Bill Ronan, fellow with the American Psychotherapy Association. Well, I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker, and I've been working in the field of what's called medical hypnoanalysis for about the last 40 years. And it's a unique style of therapy. It's comprehensive and yet short-term. Well, I had been doing this work for a few years when he died, and I was fascinated with the work, and I was vaguely aware that Freud had done an analysis of Napoleon. And so I thought, well, okay, famous people are fair game, and so I thought, well, he's certainly very well known, and as I was listening to stuff that was being said in the news, like his dying virtually on the anniversary of his mother's death, both were thought to be 42, both died of a heart attack, he's been dyeing his hair black to look like her. Began to think maybe there could have been some over-identification with his mother, and there were statistics that showed that a lot of people die on the anniversary of loss of loved ones, and so I thought, well, but nobody really knows how to look for it. Nobody has the way to kind of guess as to who might be likely a candidate for dying on that day, and it's usually of a heart attack. But I thought with Elvis, there was so much written about him, I would be able to get the information, and I was surprised. The category that we would call is called the walking zombie syndrome, where a person behaves like they're dead in some ways. You know, like a widow who dresses in black, can't make her happy, can't make her sad. She's already emotionally died with her spouse, just waiting for the physical event to confirm it. And the anniversaries of such tragedies are often very prominent in that person's mind. And for Elvis, it had been his mother. And so I just started putting the pieces together very much like I would if I was interviewing somebody to get their case history, and it broadened my abilities to do analysis, I think. But in any analysis, like when we don't know the person, we can't make sense of things. But the better you do understand them, then all behavior really is normal once you understand the cause of it. And so it didn't change. Actually, it probably makes his music a deeper and richer, and even his movies where he was just deadpan, why he was that way. But the more you understand somebody, I think generally you have a greater affinity for them, and can appreciate what they were going through when they did something. Well, I wanted to make a connection with the group. I'd been distant, and I hadn't been to any of the seminars before, and I've been very pleased and happy with what I found here. I find that I'm very impressed with the lecturers. I'm impressed with their credentials. I'm impressed with how well they lecture, and so overall it's a very good experience. Well, when they first started talking about this new degree program, Doctor in Behavioral Health, and the rationale for the changes in psychotherapy and how it has kind of lost the foothold that it once had, and things that we can do to help correct that, because I also think psychotherapy is probably one of the most important things that we can do, and yet it's not recognized at all to the level I believe it should be.